Hi, everyone, and welcome to Child, Family, and Community 8-week session. I wanted to provide a little orientation for you to learn how to navigate the course. And I feel that this will help, especially the newcomers who are not taking an online course, know what to expect. And because all online courses are different, familiarize you with what to expect within the course. Now I'm sharing my screen, so you should be able to see the welcome page, which is the announcement page. Every time you log into Blackboard to look at the course, you will be welcomed with this image here of the title of the course and this beautiful image of a handprints and a larger hand to symbolize a tree in hand form. And underneath that, you'll always have what I have posted recently as a way to communicate with you. You will receive this in addition as an email, and when you log into Blackboard, you'll also see it. So every time I post a new one, you will see the current announcement. Now let's become familiar with how to navigate this course. So underneath the title of the course and section number, you have the announcement page, which is where we are currently. And underneath that, you'll see this link. So you'll hover your mouse over the links, and you'll notice that they change color to indicate they are a live link. And within that link, you'll have information such as the syllabus, how to contact me directly, the learning modules, which is where you will be going every week to conduct your work and participate in class. And then you have a link for your grades so that you can see how many points you've earned and compare that to how many points are possible. And you have a student help desk link, which takes you to the MiraCosta resources for students that need assistance with accessing Blackboard tutorials or help in logging in to Blackboard and other useful tips. Now let's begin with the day 1 module. So I'm clicking on the learning modules link, and you'll notice that each week you will have a new module. And for day 1, it's actually just a day 1 tasks and orientation link. And underneath, it gives you some instructions on what you should be doing as well as due date. So let's go ahead and click on day 1 tasks and orientation. And notice that I have 5 steps for you to complete. Now, the first step is for you to read the syllabus and acquire the textbook. And I provided 3 options for you to access and have the book, whether you purchase, rent, or borrow the book from the library. You have many options for you to acquire the textbook and keep up with your readings. And another option is to receive a loan from the textbook loan program. So these are links here, these bolded, underlined titles. And when you click on that particular link, it actually takes you to another page outside of Blackboard. And the first thing you're going to want to read is the syllabus. So it's a Google Doc, so once that completes its download, you'll be able to see that. And these other links as well take you to that particular website. For example, the College Bookstore, it'll take you to the College Bookstore to help you purchase or rent the book. Okay, so that was the first step. Now the next step is how you are going to introduce yourselves and participate within the discussion. You notice I have instructions here, highlighted in blue with the due dates. And notice I got started by giving you some information related to what I'm asking you to provide for the first day, which is the introduction. So you'll click on that link for step 2. It'll take you to the forum. And you see this button here. You'll click on that to create a thread where you're actually going to post your response to the question. And what's really nice is that you don't have to go back to see what the prompt was. It comes up so that you can read it and make sure that in the subject you go ahead and put the title Day 1 intro, and then respond to these bullets here and type in your intro there. And when you are done, you will hit submit. And then it will take you back to the forum, and you can reply to another classmate and see who are your classmates and get to know them a little bit better. Okay, so now let's go back to the Day 1 tasks. And basically, the reason I'm going through the Day 1 tasks is I've set up each particular step to help you each week on how you're going to participate and submit assignments and take exams, as well as additional links and resources for all of your assignments. And the reason I put the syllabus as a first option for you to, the first step rather, is for you to really familiarize yourselves with the course due dates and assignments. Okay, now the practice quiz is going to be based on the syllabus. So you want to make sure that you read that syllabus thoroughly, and I recommend that you print it out if you can. If not, have it handy while before you take the test, or have it right next to you so it can help answer your questions. So I give you a variety of questions for this practice quiz: multiple choice, true, false, and short answer. And that's basically how you're going to have your tests. And before you take, it gives you a chance for you to decide whether or not you really want to start it, because once you click begin, it begins the time, and each time is going to be unlimited. And this particular practice quiz gives you 30 minutes, which is more than enough time for the 4 questions that I have there for you. Okay, let's go back to the learning modules, and let's see what the 4th step is. Because you're going to be here online and not turn in paper hard copies to me, you're going to be writing your work and submitting it as an electronic file. And so I give you some instructions here on what to do and how to submit a file. And notice that I'm really specific on what type of file extension you're going to be using. And again, the due date. So you'll go ahead and click on step 4. And again, it tells you how many points it's possible. These are extra credit points for the first day. So not worth a lot of points, but every assignment will have its point value. Now, you're not going to write submission. That is not what we're going to be doing. We're going to be attaching a file. So you're going to write in a Word document, a Google Doc, save it, and then browse your computer and find either it on where you saved it on a thumb drive or on your desktop or in a folder. And you notice I just uploaded that file, and if I wanted to submit it, all I had to do is click submit. I don't want to because we're only practicing, and then I have access to that file that you uploaded. Now I'll be able to give you feedback, and in all assignments I'll have grading rubrics for you to give that feedback on that assignment on how I'm grading you. Now the final step is an extra credit opportunity for you, but I'd really like for everyone to participate, and there are 2 upcoming in the coming week, which is October 18th and on the 19th. And they're both online at different times, and I hope you do make the time, register ahead of time, and it will really help in navigating an online course, particularly because it is an 8-week course, and it is an accelerated course. But if this is your first online course or your first 8-week course online, I really suggest that you either do the refresher by taking it if you've taken one before. Look at it as a refresher rather. And for those that have never taken an online course, this will be very helpful. But if you don't have a chance, hopefully this online orientation was sufficient for you. If you have any questions on me to contact me directly, you can always contact the instructor for the course by clicking on instructor contact, and you'll have information on how to contact instructors, and I have a little bio there. But basically, sending an email, writing a course message, or calling. Notice I have virtual office hours by invitation. I'll send you a link which takes you to Zoom, and you can participate and in live time, just online. And lastly, going back to the syllabus and calendar link, which we saw in step 1 of the day 1 tasks, notice I have the information there as well. So if once it downloads, you'll go ahead and read the syllabus in its entirety and help prepare you for what's to come in this 8-week course. Hopefully this orientation is something that you can refer back to if you need, and know that you can always count on me to get back to you as soon as possible to help answer your questions. I hope that we have a great time these 8 weeks, and I look forward to hearing your intros.